Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Okay, so finally, episode 32?
I guess.
I don't know.
I think it is. Hopefully, sorry, hopefully no audio problems. No bitches. No bitches. And no audio problems.
Glitches. Okay.
No. Neither.
Do you just make... Forget it.
Hopefully not anything.
You're testing your audio saying no bitches.
No bitches. Yeah.
Man, I think this is a good test.
Yeah, the audio has no bitches either.
Yeah.
I'm starting to question what exactly Unlimited is wanting to test with the audio.
And I'm gonna lower everything down a bit because I don't think that changes anything in terms of the recording, but I do think that's gonna make it a little more bearable for me.
The sky is still gray.
The sky is still gray. Leave the now empty church. Then I see a familiar spearman in front of me. So for context, this is...
Let's clear the floor with Archer.
That is true. We are being walked out by Saber because we got really fucked hard last episode. So Saber has to take us back home. And Lancer was sleeping on the grass, and now he's not. Saber glares at him while supporting me. She's so tense that she might slash him if he takes another step.
違うんだ、セイバー。あいつは俺たちの手助けをしてくれ。
は？ランサーがシローに協力したというのですか？
あ、そうだ。できれば今は戦わないでくれ。
Saber stares at Lancer in astonishment. It seems he's enjoying Saber's reaction.
それはわかりましたが、なぜですランサー？あなたがシローたちに協力するなど何か企みがあるのですか？
あ？なんだ？バカだろお前。んなもんあるに決まってんじゃねえか。裏で企んでなきゃよその手助けなんてするか。
So... I don't care. I don't care. The opposite of making secrets, but even not honesty, but what?
For some reason, I feel something too. I feel that has a plan like Shiro. I don't know. He's just doing it.
He feels
like a dude that he feels like a dude that I don't know if he would be your son-in-law, he would just say, "Of course I'm bucking your daughter. What are you expecting?"
I knew it was that kind of guy, but he's thorough as he's making fun of Saber as well.
何がおかしいのです、シロ。
え、今笑ってたか、俺。
ええ、笑っていました。どうやら私の思い違いだったようですね。笑みがこぼれるほど元気があるのなら、この肩を貸すまでもなかったようですが。
Saber is mad. It's bad, but I'm relieved. Saber is just like before. Our connection is lost, but she's here just like before. Then, what's there to regret?
悪い、気が緩んだみたいだ。今はそんな場合じゃなかったな。
はい。リンを取り戻すにしても、今は休まなければ。ランサー、何が目的かは知らぬが、もはや用は済んだのだろう。ならばされ。私も今はあなたとは戦わない。
With this, Saber goes down into the clearing.
あ？おい、万事守備よく言ったってわけじゃなさそうだな。何が起きたんだ、ボズ。登坂があーちゃんに連れて行かれた。これから取り戻しに行くだけだ。
Suppressing my dizziness, I meet his gaze and answer him.
何？おい待て。それはどういうことだ？
I'm sorry, but I don't have any energy left. I'm not able to explain such a long story. I should go home and,
アーチャーの目的はシロを殺すことです。そのために私のマスターとなったリンをさらい、交換条件としてシロに一騎打ちを命じました。一日中にアーチャーの元に行かなければ、リンの安全は保証しないそうです。
well, helps me out if you can do the explaining, but it does nothing to explain the situation to Lancer.
やろう。やりやがったな。
Then, he takes off his friendly face and grits his teeth.
ランサ
ー？つまりあれか。あの野郎、一度ならず二度
Oh shit.
も裏切ったってわけか。
Yeah, Lancer is not happy about Archer playing around with Tosaka.
ええ、そういうことになります。
For a moment I was expecting he had his own plans for Tosaka, but no, he's just personally pissed.
どうしたじゃねえ。くそ、気が変わった。
Yeah, Kohola isn't too keen on having to deal with friendly betrayal.
Oh yeah, that hit surprisingly close to home.
Having said this, Lancer starts walking. Saber watches Lancer silently. I understand how she feels. He's saying that he'll come with us.
参った。シロとリンはどんな魔術を使って彼を味方に引き入れたのです。
Saber sounds more shocked than amazed. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the energy to reply as my wounds are starting to hurt again. No, first of all, I'm the one who wants to ask that question. Interlude 14:3. And I recall his dream. The memory of the guy that was set up as a hero. The story of a knight whose end came at a place I can't reach. This hill is his world. This desolate land is what the man who kept on fighting for others obtained. I guess he smiled and died in satisfaction in this place. That's right. It just makes me mad. He tried his best, worked hard even though he's an ordinary person, and finally obtained a miracle with his blood. Then it'll be a lie unless he becomes happy. If he made many people happy, he should become happier than all those people combined, but he did not receive such an award. What he obtained in its place was the fate to be summoned as a guardian after his death. That's right, why didn't I realize that simple fact? The guardians are summoned into every age. Doesn't that conversely mean that they are summoned from every age? From the present and the past. Heroic spirits can be summoned even from the future. Since guardians are pushed into a seat away from the time axis, the concept of time does not exist for them. As soon as one becomes a heroic spirit, they sublimate into something other than what they had used to be when they were human. Then, it is possible for a guardian to be summoned into the place and age they lived in when they were alive.
They lived different from the previous route, or it's the same demonstration?
It's a different diagram because they're talking about different things.
I'm wanting to understand what is the difference between that diagram and Saber's diagram and Fate route, the Fate route.
You'll see it when you play the video back. You can't really go back and CG's here, but it's vexing when I think about it. It's because neither of them is saved. The one that watches his previous self, the one that watches his eventual self, they will both be hurt by the gulf between them. I know the end of this big idiot who tried to be of help to others. He became a guardian by choice. He thought that it would be great if he could keep saving people even after he died. He could not save people when he was alive because he was powerless, but he believed he could avert every tragedy as a heroic spirit. Thinking so, he made a contract with the world, gave his body after his death, and saved 100 or so people. He believed that he would be able to save more, tens of thousands of people after his death, but such hope was betrayed. Heroic spirits are summoned only into hell. They appear only when the world is about to be destroyed by people. Humans are beings that will perish from their own doings, so the process of destruction must always be the same. He was summoned only into these hells, in the land of death, where the ones he wanted to save were already dead. He killed even more humans. The boy who stated he just doesn't want to see anyone cry could only see crying humans forever. There's only one thing I can say. He has been betrayed by many things, and in the end he was betrayed by the only thing he believed in, his ideal. I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, nor known to life, have withstood pain to create many weapons, yet those hands will never hold anything. So as I pray, unlimited blade works. That is the only spell given to him. What is that? I'm so mad that I want to hit him and scold him. I, Tosakarin, have never had any hardships in my life, so I might not have the right to say, but I believe in working hard and going through pain. It's wrong not to be compensated for your fights. That's why I'm angry at his uncompensated life, and most of all, I can't leave him be because he ended up cursing his life. You're my servant, so I'm only going to do what I believe is right. I'm not as loose as Imiyashiro, but I do have some things I cannot give up. I won't give it up no matter who's telling me so. That's right. That's why I decided that as long as I'm his master, I will believe in my path like he used to do. That's about all I can show to him. That's the only way I can repay him. It might have been meaningless, but still, I do it so that Archer, the one who has lost his own past, can realize that his life was something he can be proud of. The first things I notice after I wake up are the sensations in my limbs. They hurt and I can't move them. I'm sitting on a chair and slept in a bad position. I don't want to admit it, but this is the worst possible situation. I can't do anything. My hands are behind the chair and restrained by something like handcuffs. It goes the same for my legs, and I can't even stand up. The handcuffs and the shackles are magic resistant, and my magic circuit is so messed up that I can't even create magical energy. Now that I've checked my situation, I survey my surroundings. It's cold. This room made of stone has no heater, and it's a ruin that hasn't been used in a while. It's dark outside the window. From the looks of it, I think it's around 10 o'clock at night. I glare into the darkness. By the pillar, the knight in red is sitting on a pile of rubble.
どうもこうもない。お前はエミやシロを釣る餌だ。それは自分でも分かっているだろう。
私がいなくたってシロなら勝手に来るわよ。
そうだな。だが、そこにお前がいては都合が悪い。ことが済むまで、目障りな邪魔者にはここでおとなしくしていてもらう。
Archer says so without appearing in front of me. There's no sign of his previous friendliness. He is a calm cleaner now.
そう。どうあってもシロを殺すっていうのね、あなた。
ああ。あのような甘い男は今のうちに消えた方がいい。
He answers as a matter of course. I can only see the shadowed side of his face from here. His expression is cold and he looks like he has a mask on. That makes me seriously angry.
シロが甘いってことは言われなくても分かってるけど。
I breathe in. It'll wind once I say this. My archer will never return once I say this. I take a breath and glare at the guy in the shadows.
それでも私はあいつの甘いところが愛しいって思う。
Oh shit.
あいつはああでなくちゃいけないって。ああいうやつがいてもいいんだって救われてる。
Wait, what?
あんたはどうなの？そこまでやっておいて身勝手な理想論を振りかざすのは間違ってるって思ったわけ。何度も何度も他人のために戦って何度も何度も裏切られて何度も何度もつまらない後始末をさせられて。
Please tell me something.
Yeah?
How is exactly the hentai scene in this arc goes exactly after this beautiful phrase from Tosakarin?
It's not here. It's later.
It has ropes?
No?
But why did she say
Olly?
that she like? Why?
What the
did
what
she
the
say
fuck,
that she
man?
like- She just said, but I like the syrup and I like being tied up. What the
No,
heck?
she said she liked the sweet part of Shiro.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, thank God. Thank
What,
God.
man?
Me?
It's just me that's okay.
I know without being told that Shiro's soft, but I love that soft part of him. He should be like that. I'm saved by having a guy like him.
Okay, thank God. That was my mind was.
ruined
Oh my lord!
You ruined the whole moment.
She was expressing her feelings, bro.
This is going to the history books, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my mind is not working exactly how it should.
Oh man, when I make
That was
the
stupid.
when
That
I
was-
make the cursed highlight reel for
That was very stupid.
yeah, Fate Stay Night is gonna have some amazing takes. Oh my lord.
Boy. And we were thinking the coin deal, that debate we had to talk with Sakura when Unlimited pretty much screamed at the top of his lungs to. Anyway, we thought that was
Make
impressive.
jokes about Sakura. Holy shit.
Well,
Doesn't
Ruin my dick, bro.
we're gonna- we were-
Love. This is real.
we were
love.
having
You just
a
ruined it.
moment, man. We were having a moment.
Hey man,
Oh
we
my
might as
god.
well have that other way of love. If you get what I'm saying.
Nah, dude.
They
Jesus
won't walk
Christ.
away.
Okay, we're gonna get back into the moment. We're gonna work hard to get back into the chemistry that's going on.
Wait a minute. No, wait, let's try to get hard. Not in that way, in the other way.
Oh my god.
それで人間ってものに愛想が尽きたっていうの？あんた
I'm not gonna cut this out. Fuck no. This is gonna be in the history books.
Okay.
My grandkids will see this. Jesus Christ.
I got even more angry as I speak, and I'm screaming it out now. Archer doesn't answer. The face in the shadow is a face I've never seen before. Hatred,
It feels
shame.
okay, but now talking more in a less jokingly way. It's surprisingly interesting to see that Archer pretty much wears masks all the time.
Oh yeah.
What I got. That even when he made the entrance with Rin, it was still to some degree a facade.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a big deceiver. A very great liar. Definitely.
That's because it makes sense even with his servant. He is not he's just a regular human. We don't exactly know what sorry. He always feels like faking out what is his noble phantasm. He is an archer, but at the same time he fights with swords. He seems like a big deception person.
Yeah, and ultimately, it demonstrates how far he's fallen, right? Because he used to be this big hero who believed in salvation through his own hands, but now he's wait, I think I had a. Okay, we're back. I think we shouldn't have any video problems now.
Good.
That was Kirito speaking. When I heard this from the man I believed could save anyone, I felt resistance.
いいか石郎、正義の味方に救えるのは味方をした人間だけだ。
I didn't like those words either. I didn't want the superhero himself to say those things. Since that time, Imiyashiro's whole life may have been focused on overturning those words. There's no need for sacrifices. Nobody will get hurt if you work hard and do your best. My father should have yearned for that as well, so...
安心した。
I cannot look away from his last moment. Tosaka told me such a life is unnatural. I know. I realized that a long time ago. There's no world where nobody gets hurt, nor can anyone seek happiness without hurting others. Such a utopia does not exist anywhere in this world. And Miyashiro's search for superheroism is just hypocrisy.
人助けの果てには何もない。
So, I know that without being told.
他人も自分も救えない。偽りのような人生だ。
Yeah, even if it may be true, I won't let you say it. I don't care if anyone other than him denies it, but I won't let him say it. We have the same beginnings, and even if I may eventually become like him, no, all the more if that's the case. That is why I have to deny him. As he does not approve of the former Emiyashiro, I will not approve of him as long as I exist. Even if this dream may be a distorted one, if I have believed in it, and if I am going to believe in it,
It's better than be dead inside.
True. I wake up. I look at the clock right away and see it's 11 o'clock right now.
目が覚めましたか、シロ。
Sitting Japanese style, Saber greets me in a calm voice. It's been half a day since I came home from the church. She must have watched over me ever since I fainted.
ああ、起きた。体も問題ないよ。疲れも取れたし、頭痛。
I get up from the futon. My limbs are fine now. The magic circuit I overused is still exhausted, but it hasn't burned up.
行くのですか、シロ。
Saber suddenly asks. The answer's obvious, so I silently nod back.
わかりました。では私も同行します。ですがシロ。リンは私のマスターです。彼女を救い出すのは私の役目だ。
逆だ、セイバー。アーチャーとは俺がやる。
I interrupt Saber. She looks at me uneasily.
それはダメだ、シロ。アーチャーは。
She hesitates to finish her sentence.
分かってる。あいつが何者なのかは、多分出会った時から分かってた。
Ah. I wonder if they're hiding something from us. I've opposed him without reason from the first time we've met. I stubbornly hated him, thinking that I could not approve of him. It's natural. People can look away only when faced with their own mistakes.
けど、だからこそ、あいつがしたことは認めない。
I stand up. My body feels great. There's only half a day left until the deadline. I can't spend any more time resting.
シロ。
こんなことを言える立場じゃないけど、頼む、セイバー。アーチャーとは俺がやる。その時、どうなっても手を出さないでいてほしい。
I bow as I ask for Saber.
いいえ。そのようなことをする必要はありません、シロ。あなたがそう望むのなら、私はそれに従いましょう。この身はあなたの盾になると誓ったのです。その
Her answer is perfect. Her clear voice sweeps away the uneasiness within me.
セイバーが見守ってくれるんなら心強い。
はい。私もあなたがそうであってくれて嬉しい、シロ。
Now I'm thinking about something.
Yeah.
Did it say in the Fate route that Saber was this Saber, Arturia, was always the Saber in the in the Holy Grail Wars?
No, it didn't say that. It said that she was present in every war that she had a chance to win.
Oh, okay. Because now I'm imagining that in the Holy Grail Wars they usually have backstabbing, nearly political intrigue per se. This character feels nearly out of place. She's loyal to a fault, even to a master that she doesn't have any more bonding, any more magic bonds with. She still.
Well, she likes Shiro, and they have a common goal, so it's good for her to still have some sort of good relationship with him.
Yeah, but if I recall correctly, she even said that she swore. It's a promise per se.
Oh yeah, but that's because she likes him as a person. She's willing to do that. Not that it's going to affect her anyway. If she doesn't help, she can get Rin faster, which will lead to her beating Archer and getting the Grail. And if she doesn't help, Shiro might die, and get killed by Archer, and then she'll just do the same thing anyway. You know?
I guess, but at the same time, it feels.
She has no obligation to save Shido from danger.
I guess, but
If she-
it doesn't that way. If that way doesn't feel exactly more. It doesn't match with her honorable knight.
Well, Saber isn't exactly the most straight edge. No matter what Zero tries to make you believe, some of the stuff she did back in the Fate route should be plenty of proof.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Such as that time when she just completely abandoned ship and went to the Ryudo temple by herself and almost
yeah,
got
fair enough.
herself killed.
Oh yeah,
So-
fair enough. I was not remembering that. Okay, now my entire thought, my entire train of process feels the more dumber, but okay.
She smiles back. We're prepared for departure now. We leave my house. Who would have thought that I would go to that castle again?
お前ら人の話聞いてねえだろ。
は
We both turn around. Oh, come to think of it, Lancer was still here.
なんだ、案外暇なんだな、あんた。
It just slips out. He must be self-conscious as he doesn't try to retort.
ランサー、あなたが何を企んでいるかは知りませんが、私たちに同行しても得るものはありません。アーチャーはすでにマスターを持たないサーバント。あなたのマスターが倒したがるとは思えませんが。
ああ、分かってる分かってる。別にアーチャーの野郎をどうこうしようって気はねえ。坊主と奴の殺し合いにも手は出さねえから安心しろ。
では何のためについてこようというのです。私との決着を望むのならここでつけても構いませんが。
いや、それも願い下げだな。俺は貴様のマスターと敵対する気はない。むしろ売りたいのはオンでね。ここらで貸しを作っておこうと、そういう腹だ。
So that's some of his some of his intentions with Ren.
There you go. Sarah,
That reaction.
do you want to finish?
That reaction because that reaction earlier becomes partially honesty, that like his true feelings towards hating friendly betrayals, but at the same time, I want to think what exactly does Lancer and by the same coin Kotomine Kire has in store for Rin in his plans.
Yeah. Saber glares at Lancer. I do think that Lancer has an emotional, at this point, attachment to Tosaka, considering the situation.
Oh yeah.
But he is working within some sort of order from Kotomine, so... Saber glares at Lancer and Lancer ignores her.
わかった。好きにしろ。遠坂を助ける手助けをしてくれるなら、こっちも助かる。
シロ、ランサーは敵です。そのような軽い決断は。
その点は大丈夫だろう。そいつ、根性ひん曲がってるけど、嘘を言うやつじゃないし、何より
So true.
回りくどいことなんてできない。
それはそうですが、しかし。
いや、セイバーが嫌だって言うなら追っ払う。けどこいつ、放っておいてもついてくるぞ。それなら、そばにいさせて監視した方が楽だろう。
たった数
I love this Saber sprite.
口がうまくなったのですね、シロ。
This expression of Saber's is fantastic.
I'm gonna be honest, that is a very good sprite, but the previous one where she has the hands on her, like she's a angry mom that feels more cute to a certain degree.
いや、いろいろあったか
That says a lot about you, man. Not gonna lie.
ら。そういうことだ、ランサー。
I don't find that.
俺たち
Wait,
も
I
あんた
don't
に
find
関
that
与しないから
attractive. I find that
あんたも
cute.
俺たちには口を出さ
I
ない。
find that slightly
それでいいな
adorable.
ら一緒に行こう。
No comment. I
It
say
says a lot about you.
I say to the guy that's watching us with a smile.
十分だ。いや、いいコンビじゃねえか。セイバーは見ての通り融通が利かないからな。お前。
そのようなことはありません。
Shit.
融通が利かないのはむしろシロの方だ。私がどれほど苦労したか、あなたに何が
She's
わかるの
trying
です。
to.
Oh
She's
man.
trying to get. She's thinking about getting a horse in this race, but boy, this
Yeah, no.
time she already lost.
なんだ聞けば話してくれるのかセイバー。
Yeah, I don't think Saber wants to talk about that, to be honest.
道中お前の苦労話を魚としよ
Oh no, please don't.
なぜ私がそのようなことを説明しなくてはならないのです。それこそあなたには無関係ではないですか。
Saber roars at Lancer. I guess Saber doesn't get along well with him. But I never thought Saber would get angry like Tosaga.
That sprite from Saber is extra cute.
まあいいか。それより行くぞ。遊んでる暇はないんだ。できるだけ早く城に行かなくちゃいけないんだからな。
I leave the two and start walking.
シロ、私は遊んでいるわけではありません。
I'm considering making this the thumbnail, but she must still be mad
It would be hella cute.
as she yells at me. Lancer follows us from a distance. It's midnight right now. I know how far the castle is from here. We should make it in time. We'll probably get there at around dawn. We start walking to the masterless old castle. And it is finally February 14. So we go straight into an interlude. If you guys want to pause, or if you can tell me, and then we can pick it up from the next one.
May I have a pause?
God, there's still like 5 days.
We are back. This is going to be a shorter one. We're going to cut by the end of
I
the
am back too.
interlude. It is daybreak. Oh my god.
Why did you need to say I'm back too?
The night in the red. We forgive things that happen in this recording. Just not the things that Boomer says.
I think we need to contextualize this now because I'm back too was just.
I don't think so.
No, we'll leave it open to imagination. I'm sure people can tell. The knight in red is leaning against a pillar and staring at his arm. Putting strength into his fingers, he makes a fist. His body is only half responding. Even heroic spirits cannot maintain their existence in this world without their masters. He still exists. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So there is a chance for Shiro to beat him in a one-on-one fight because.
Oh yeah, he's getting very weak.
Considering that Archer is starting to genuinely need to gather strength to be able to clinch his fist, that is.
Yeah, he's starting to run out. I mean, he used his noble phantasm after he became masterless. So he has a survival time of a week to act independently, but we can assume that he's gonna be running on low, considering how much energy he needs to do that.
Oh, and please, I really want the scene. By the way, I really want the scene of Shiro being Archer's master just for the memes.
That'd be fucking funny. That'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be awesome.
That's one of the cuts. That's gonna be in
this fight. Archer becomes Shiro's servant. That would be awesome. As a way in which they settle their differences. Fighting against. Fighting against Gilgamesh.
That's such a scuffed pairing that not even in that gigantic route list that I sent to Mapo Tofu is there an archer route. So like, this is amazing. This is amazingly cursed, but it's gonna be in the Fane game. Even heroic spirits cannot maintain their existence in this world without their masters. He still exists. Yeah.
Does the title say that Royas is Archer, Noble Phantasm?
No. I don't think it does. But Shiro also hasn't seen it, so he wouldn't know.
Here's a question. What is exactly Archer's noble phantasm?
Well, well, he used in any case he used
there is
Roaya's.
a flower that
The game didn't
No,
a flower
Roaya's is a projection. Roaya's is a projection. He opened that reality marble, which I guess might come close. Either those two things probably take a lot of magical energy anyway, so it's effectively like he is utilizing a noble phantasm.
So both that weird rose thing he used against Gilbulga and the the little factory that he summoned, both are not his noble phantasm?
I don't want to spoil it. The factory thing comes closer. I don't know if you can call it a noble phantasm on a technical level. Like Tsubame Gaishi isn't really a noble phantasm, but it kind of is. But we'll see.
Or what? He's like assassin that doesn't really have a noble phantasm?
That's what I meant. I think that might be the case from a technical level, but I wouldn't claim that with certainty. He still exists because of the special class ability of Archer, but he's almost at his limits. His remaining strength is not even a tenth of his original powers. His muscles are weak, and his body will slowly disappear if he loses focus. But there's no problem. Even if he has less than a tenth of his original power, it is enough to kill Emiya Shido. Considering the difference in their abilities, this isn't even a handicap. Therefore, it will end once they fight. His one and only objective will be accomplished here. Or so he thinks. That's right. He has waited for this time. He has endured the endless repetition hoping for this chance. He has awaited a miracle that would not occur, a miracle with a probability close to zero, and his wish was granted. Though it is about to be granted, he does not care what awaits him afterwards. He will kill his own self with his own hands. The hopeless, futureless wish is what kept him going after he wore out.
長かったのかそれとも
He is an existence that disappears after each summoning. His memory does not remain no matter how many times he repeats the cycle. It only stays in his body as knowledge. Heroic spirits recognize other heroic spirits because of these accumulated facts. It's just like a book. Every time a heroic spirit is summoned, the book with its story is sent to its home. The heroic spirit remains in the house, reading those books. The trouble is that the one in the house does not know when those books arrived. Past or future do not matter. All the books are already in his room. The only way of measuring time is to read the records of his cleaning that he will accomplish. It makes no difference if it's eternal or instantaneous. Eternity is instantaneous and an instant is eternal. Therefore, he does not know how rare this miracle is. He does not know if this is the first time or the 1000th time since he obtained this hope. All he has is unordered knowledge. Past, present, and future are meaningless for heroic spirits.
来客か邪魔は入らんというから来てやったのだがな
Told by whom? The knight in red suddenly gets up. Did his ears hear the sound of the intruder? Footsteps echo through the silent castle.
驚きだね遠坂
Oh, wait, what? How he's working with Gilgamesh?
A voice echoes. The rude intruder is a boy called Mato Shinji.
Okay, so he's working with Gilgamesh. How did he get in contact with Gilgamesh?
He has his methods.
But there is telegram in the among servants. He sent a DM to Gilgamesh. Hey man, do you know a place where I can stuff in? I can get you a little. I can get you to say hi to her. What the heck happened?
I mean, Archer goes around.
If you randomly following people that are blonde and have gray drip, oh yeah, that dude must be Gilgamesh.
Just say the truth, they have cell phones.
They do have cell phones. They have PDAs and GPSs. It's great. Mato Shinji. I mean, remember Archer has like farsight. He can tell the number of tiles on a bridge many kilometers away, and he can also sense the presence of other servants, so he would be able to locate.
Okay, that makes more sense because they did that. He just went walking around town and found Gilgamesh is too stupid.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
There you go. Clairvoyancy vision allows clear vision of distant targets and improves body movement and vision. At higher ranks, it allows the servant to see through objects and even through time. That isn't the case, but he can see very clearly at a very far distance, and he also has that sensing ability that every servant does. So, Mato Shinji walks forward with light steps. He is looking at Tosaka, who is tied up. The girl glares silently at the intruder. If you think too hard about it, I mean, it's kind of crazy that these people even meet each other at all, because like this is a very large city, and they are pretty much just wandering the road at night and randomly coming across each other. Like a,
I'm just imagining Ilya and Berserker going on a walk every single night. Just a little giant and the little child.
just fucking driving for 6 hours to get to the city where they can fight.
Yes, and then they need to walk around, and then they like grab a map and like, oh, I wonder where the other masters are. Maybe we should go around the region around the Ryoto Temple, maybe around the Tosakas.
Boomer,
Huh?
Boomer. It was, I guess, like that looked like a berserker.
It was the car. It was the Berserk car. It was the Berserk car.
It was the
Wait a minute. She said so Ilias is going outside of the end of her castle. She looks at Berserker and says, "Berserk, become Berserker," and Berserker becomes Berserker. She gets to the car, grabs a map, opens it, and goes, "Oh, I should be going around the Tosaka's residence."
I mean, I guess they would,
go to the school.
assuming that.
And then I can go to the church, and then she can go to. She's literally tracing a map of where she can find other masters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were well informed as a master, you would know like the points of like magical energy concentration and like the historical parts of town or whatever. But you know, you would have like familiars spying for your enemies, but it's still a pretty big kind of difficult thing to just walk across one of your enemies randomly in the middle of the night. But that must I'm sure it's easier since like they pretty much have the city on lockdown. There's nobody out except for like a couple stragglers and other masters. I guess that would make it easier, but I don't know. And they have the command spells that hurt when they come near another master. I don't know. That must delight him. He licks his lips in satisfaction and walks to the girl. Stared down by the night, Mato Shinji looks up in annoyance. Oh man.
Shinji says that?
I wouldn't make that assertion, man.
Boy, Shinji, man, she'll beat the heck out of you.
Man, Shinji doesn't understand that Gilgamesh does not give a flying fuck about Shinji.
Oh no, Gilgamesh. I'm pretty sure if Gilgamesh could just put Shinji's brain in a jar and stuff it somewhere, he would do it.
Oh, definitely. Like if Gilgamesh knew what a locker was, he would be walking around with one so that he could stuff Shinji into it.
He just wants a battery. He doesn't care about Shinji as a person.
Not at all.
That's true.
He smiles and turns back to the entrance. There stands a man with golden hair, the 8th servant Gilgamesh. He is literally a disaster. The golden servant looks at the knight with cool eyes, but within them, the red eyes only show the intent to brutally kill the enemy in front of him. The knight in red is still silent. It makes no difference, even if... Yeah.
By the way, Gilgamesh got the drip, goddamn.
He does. Different drip. It makes no difference if Mato Shinji appears or if the strongest servant is ready to attack him. The knight calmly stares at the uninvited enemies.
ブルってるんだろアーチャー。いいんだぜ。別に恥じゃない。あいつはバーサーカーだって難なく始末したサーバントなんだからさ。お前がおじけつくのも当然。
I have to say, I fucking love Shinji's voice actor because like he
no,
sounds like such a terrible person that just as I hear his voice, I like cringe at how much I hate him.
He somehow sounds like a punchable dude, a punchable douche.
Yeah, I don't know. Like his
Like-
voice is perfect.
It's perfect to want to punch in the face.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
He pulls the character off amazingly.
It sounds like she.
That and I would argue the faces that are drawn of Shinji, they go really well with the voice.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
They rhyme with that arrogant.
Yeah, when they got the voice actors for I think they got the cast from the anime. When the anime was doing casting, they did it very, very well.
Which one of the animes?
The original one. Fate Stay Night. The original release of Fate Stay Night was unvoiced, and then the anime came out a couple years later, in 2006, and they cast that, and I think all the voices from the anime returned for this version of the game. So.
Wait a minute. So now I want to make another question. Unlimited.
What is?
Which voice acting is the best? The animes or the, because I guess they did not cast the Ufotable actors.
No, I think the Ufotable actors are all the same as well.
Oh yeah.
I think the anime.
They have this thing in Japan. They're very strongly attached to character voice actors. So they'll try what they can to keep the characters attached to the same voice actors throughout their existence. So much so that when one of the characters...
so
I think it's the same,
the two different versions of Fate that were made by two different studios.
Yeah, they
had the same VA.
The same VAs, yeah.
God damn.
So much so that when one of the characters, one of the voice actors for one of the characters in Tsukihime died recently, Nasu removed the original character from the remake and created a whole new character so that he wouldn't disrespect the guy that died by substituting him with another voice actor. So they really do have this thing.
Man.
Yeah, it's a very strong thing in Japan. The character association.
Did the idea of deepfakes get in Japan already? Because I'm imagining how they would react to the deepfaking.
I would imagine. I don't know. Deepfaking is weird. I don't like it in movies. It feels a little weird, but whatever. I feel like they would think the ethics of that are questionable.
Sometimes it can be good, and partially because, for example, a work that I work that. What is it? When they did the Fast and Furious 7.
Like if it's
that case, it was actually good because because the dude was going to make the movie, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, like if it's incomplete and they finish it with deepfake, I think that's fine. But if they like just jam an old actor that's dead into a movie they didn't consent to doing, that's kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of that.
That has some terrifying implications.
Absolutely. But anyway, Unlimited, did you want to say something?
No.
All right.
Forget it.
ああ、当然じゃないか。
Oh man, Shinji has some plans.
This castle? Which castle are they in?
They're in one of the like deposits or warehouses in the Einsburn Castle. Post nuke.
Yeah. Of course, no one would go there. Everyone thinks that is a dead land.
Exactly.
I thought that Archer would say, "I'll give her to you after I kill you."
So Archer doesn't give a damn about Rin. God damn.
Oh yeah, because remember, there's some weird shit going on with Shinji and consent. So this is extremely dubious what Archer is doing, and he knows that. I think it would have to be a retard not to, at this point. But,
それまであれは私のものだ。それが聞きのとあれば仕方がない。
Whoa.
不本意だが。
That's a strong statement.
になるぞ。Gilgamesh.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
So it's not going to be just Shiro v Archer. It's going to be Saber v Gilgamesh.
I don't know. Maybe they're just cooperating because Gilgamesh. Remember, Gilgamesh exploded the castle and killed Berserker. So maybe he still had some sort of foothold in this area. So when Archer moved in here, he had to kind of ask for his permission. But maybe Gilgamesh just doesn't want to get involved with the fight against Saber because if she can get rid of Archer for him, or they can get rid of each other, that's just more convenient. I wouldn't know. I don't know his plan. The knight's eyes remain on the golden servant as he speaks.
愉快だな。同型。
Were those words reason enough for the man to kill Archer? The golden servant identifies the knight in front of him as a target he must kill.
Why does that feel like such a monkey comment? You
Kinda.
You fun, you fool.
いいじゃん。くれるってんだから。
We need to put that on a shirt.
どうせアーチャーはマスターがいないんだ。何
Probably.
度も裏切ったこいつと契約するマスターなんていないんだしさ。ほっとけば消えるんだろ。遠坂はその後でもらえばいい。
Jesus Christ, Shinji, please don't do that. Please, Shinji, don't, man. Why?
Mato Shinji smiles and stares. I mean, do remember he has a very weird fixation with Tosaka. She's the only woman that he couldn't get, right?
Yeah, no, and he has a weird fixation too with
Oh yeah.
not wanting consent. Let's
Yeah. I mean, this is the final conquest, right? Like she was the one that was always making fun of him and breaking through his cool, suave mask that he's putting on. So this is a bad time coming for Tosaka if somebody doesn't do anything about it.
What?
What were you gonna say?
What? Hey, we're going to say something.
No, I would like to say just one thing. Wilbur, you have to remember, it changes.
Yeah,
It changes, you know.
he is the devil.
How did he
He's a
become
devil,
like that?
he's
How?
devil.
Why? How much did that? What happened? In what day Shinji woke up and decided? You know the meme that someone woke up and chose violence. Shinji woke up and he chose to be a dick for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I mean, there is a reason that he started to go down this route, and we are going to talk about it. Not in this route. Disclaimer: doesn't justify him being an actual rapist. Period. But there is a reason why his mind just kind of melted down, and it does have to do with his own share of familial abuse. So we're gonna go there. And it's going to be interesting when we do that. Mato Shinji smiles and stares at the knight in red. It looks as if he's enjoying the fate of the one who is about to disappear.
賢明だな、マトシンジ。その判断は的確だ。君はある意味、誰よりもマスターにふさわしい。
Oh shit. Man, this thing
What?
about Archer insulting Gilgamesh to his face, it's pretty dangerous.
Oh no, and to a certain degree, I'm imagining he's somewhat insulting Shinji because Shinji if I recall correctly, the one master that has lost his servant in this war.
Oh yeah.
And not died in the process. Because outside of... Yeah, I think he's the only one that has not died with his servant when the servant died.
Yeah.
There is Lancer, but the Lancer's master always dies and always gets taken by Kirei.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Stepping away from the knight, Mato Shinji claps his hands happily. Giggity giggity.
悪いね。もう他のサーバントなんていらないんだ。残念だけどさ、おとなしく消えちゃってよ。言われるまでもない。それで、結局どうするのだ？ここで私と戦うか、私が消え去るのを待つのか。
It might really have been that they just kind of came here now, too. I mean, he was talking about intruders and whatever. But...
待ってやるよ。エミヤを始末するまで、遠坂は僕たちが守ってやろうじゃないか。
There you go. That's the plan. They know that Archer is going to disappear anyway, so he'll kill Amia and maybe Saber, or maybe not. It doesn't matter. And
So
then
basically,
Gilgamesh can deal with that later.
So basically, we'll have a Saber and Lancer v Gilgamesh
なら
showdown.
何をしても構わないと思う
We might. I won't disclose information on that.
Because Lancer has a inclination, let's say, to hate Gilgamesh.
Oh man, you're not prepared for what's going to happen. You are not ready. You are not ready.
Is Lancer going to betray?
I'm not gonna give any comments. The last 2 days of UBW are fucking insane. But okay. He starts at the knight in Tulsakarin with snake-like eyes. His words are to test the loyalty of the knight. To that,
傷をつけるなというのがエミやシロとの契約だがそれは夜明けとともに消える
there you go, Archer.
あとは好きにするがいい
Okay, I made the stupid comment. I made a stupid thought comment about Rin possibly being masochist. What the heck is Shinji though?
Oh, Shinji is a fucking criminal. The devil incarnate, maybe the Antichrist, possibly.
But to goddamn imply, oh yes, you can harm her if you want.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
The Knight in Red replies.
Marquez Sade is not the goddamn Kama Sutra. It feels more like a warning sign. Goddamn.
It kind of is. The Knight in Red replies in an emotionless voice. Oh, fuck off.
聞いたかよ父さんかお前のサーバントマスターを売っ払うってさ
Sneering laughter echoes in the dirty room. The knight exits as if he's not interested. Archer passes by Gilgamesh. He ignores his mocking gaze and walks away into the hallway. At that instant,
フェイカ
oh, the King of Heroes says so as if despising him.
I love the thing.
Faker.
I think we should stop here.
Yep, that was the plan. It is daybreak, as we've stated before.
Man,
Things are going to happen, guys.
Yeah, we stopped with Faker. Oh, that was awesome. I loved it.
I'm imagining the next session is going to be a 2-hour one, because if apparently you need to stop now, I guess you can't stop after that.
Oh, fuck no. Next session is gonna be fucking insane. So much shit happens. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. It will be insane. I want to make a question, Boomer. I want to see if he got it. Why do you think you're gonna call it Archer Faker?
I think there is 3 possibilities to why that faker. One is because he's not truly a servant, not in the sense that the other ones are. He's somehow smaller. Maybe he's saying that because Archer is maybe even a step below the other servants, because the other servants have fake replicas of the Noble Phantasms. Archer is creating replicas.
Even faker. Yeah, it's projecting.
Yeah, he's a faker among fakers. He's a faker among lies, per se.
You almost got it.
You almost got it, yeah. They'll talk about it, but that's kind of the spirit of the contrast. Like Gilgamesh has the real deal.
Yeah.
Whereas
and Archer can make all the double fake ones.
Yep.
He's like a servant Paraguay.
So true. You guys have to remind me to look at just as a quick reminder, because they might come up in the fight. just give like a brief overview of the skills of Archer before the fight happens next time.
Okay.
Okay.
And
What the heck is going on? Why is there going to be a fight between a servant and Shiro? I know Shiro likes to die, but Jesus Christ.
yep. And I don't know. I don't know if we leave Medea. I think we're gonna throw Medea off to the next timer.
Please tell me that. Please tell me that in Heaven's Field, Shiro will not fight a freight train. Please.
Oh no, Shiro's
what?
gonna fight not only a freight train, but like the Orient Express coming in at like full speed. So be on the lookout for that. Something.
What will happen? Will he seriously try to 1v1 Gilgamesh or something like that? Berserk?
I will not disclose that information, but there is going to be a fucking insane fucking fight in Heaven's Feel. Actually, multiple. Heaven's Feel is kind of, there's a lot of open space in Heaven's Feel, but the fights are crazy as shit. Like, there's some wild shit that happens in Heaven's Feel.
Unlimited. Any comments about that?
No. I just want to say that it's not only in Heaven's Field.
That's true.
You're gonna see crazy shit.
The whole last 2 days of Blade Works are fucking nuts.
We are the best of the best part right now.
Yeah, they're fucking
And by
insane.
the way, there is still one thing in my mind. Where is Kotomine Kirei?
Where the fuck is Kire, right? He hasn't even shown up yet.
Yeah, because please, no, Mapo Tofu, shut up. I have that's the thing. Did Caster not check his body, or did Caster not find his body?
Ah, that's the big mystery, isn't it?
No, partially because I'm seriously asking. If I recall correctly, Rin asked her something along those lines, and she didn't respond.
It might have been either.
Which one?
It wouldn't have made a difference because she might have just assumed, oh, my magic is so powerful that he was just vaporized in an instant.
Because my mind is just reminding me of Vladimir Harkonnen in Dune, just saying, "God damn it, have the goddamn body if you kill a person."
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't have the body of Kotomine Kirei. That dude is still alive, as far as we can tell, and he's somewhere.
Oh, he's somewhere, and he is working. My man does not stop.
His work is because now his work is. Oh, wait a minute.
My man works more than the city of New York.
Zevlen, let me think a little bit. Iliasville is dead, so he cannot. So Kotomine Kirei cannot start the Grail with her.
Is she really dead?
God damn it, she was killed. Damn it, she was goddamn appalled by goddamn.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh did a goddamn fatality on her. How is she not dead?
Maybe she's immortal.
We not only saw her body, we saw her body becoming a corpse.
Yeah, that's true.
We buried Iliasville. Actually, she is under the ground in a casket.
Yes.
So.
She is very damn dead. So how is Kotomine Kirei going to summon the Grail? Will he use Tosaka? Because Shiro is not good for. Shiro and Shinji are good for nothing.
Who knows? Kotomine has a plan. In the famous words of Dan, is it Dan or Dave from Extra History, regarding Bismarck, he has a plan. He always has a plan. What I can tell you for sure is that you're not ready to see Gilgamesh in Heaven's Feel.
Just a thing, and what Zevlen, just a thing, Unlimited. Zevlen, in the same vein, every single time something happens in Fate, we can always say, it was Kotomine Kirei, like it was Walpole.
For real. It was Kire.
Kotomine.
It just was. Like he always has his hands so deep into every problem. It's incredible.
No, it's Kotomine. Lancer is there, it's Kotomine. Gilgamesh is there, it's Kotomine. Shinji somewhere, it's Kotomine.
It's kind of
It's
amazing
always
how in Hollow Ataraxia, Kotomine doesn't even show up, and you can pretty much just say that the whole game was Kotomine's fault. Like everything that happens in Hollow Ataraxia is because of Kotomine for a reason or another. So that's something that we're looking forward to.
And by the way, now I'm imagining something else. Did Gilgamesh kill Ilya out of his own evolution, or is another order by Kotomine? And why would Kotomine want to kill Ilya?
I mean, that's a valid question, because Kotomine's plan was to use Iliasville, as we found out last time. So maybe Gilgamesh has just said, fuck it. Just fuck it. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Which is in character. It's on brand.
God damn it, Kotomine, what are you doing? God damn it.
Which puts Kire in a difficult position, but I don't think he cares that much. So
because he's Kotomine Kire, he always has a plan.
We'll find out how Kotomine adapts to his present situation in the next episode, maybe.
I like that in this story, the narrative that the story is telling, Kotomine Kire is dead, but we all know that he is not.
Oh, he is 100% alive. 100%.
We take the suggestion that Tosaka did, and we take it as a fact. Like, oh yes, he's alive. He's totally alive.
100%.
We just know that he is. Yes, he is.
Kotomine is too good to die. You know, he's too much of an evil motherfucker to die in the first attempt at killing him.
He and Gilgamesh, both of them need to survive until the end, because that is pretty much the logic of it.
Yeah. So
that's it. Well, by the way, which number of episode is this?
This is episode 32, I think.
If I recall correctly, didn't say at the beginning, right?
No, I think I said 32. It might be 31, but I doubt that. I think it's 32. Hopefully, this video is going to do as well as the last one, which is the best that we've ever really seen a video do in such a small amount of time.
Thank you, dear viewer. We really like your help. But in an honest way, thank you, man. It was how many views? 60?
66 in the first week. It's kind of crazy.
God damn.
It is it's like 2 times over the projected. Over the projection.
That is nearly 10 people watching every day.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Damn, thank you.
No comments though.
Thank you, guys.
We gotta work on that.
Oh yeah, by the way, we can definitely call our audience guys. Hey guys.
We can definitely call them guys now, because there are more than one. So, you know, that's a start. The boys, yeah. When we start distributing the Faker T-shirt, there will be people. Or Kotomine always has a plan T-shirt. Hey, people will buy it. There will be people there.
I want to make 2 T-shirts. The Faker and the not funny you funny you idiot. Is that how it is? That Gilgamesh says. That feels like a monkey phrase.
Yeah, that feels like a hardcore monkey phrase.
I just want the T-shirt to be a monkey dressed in Gilgamesh strip, saying that with glasses on, like you funny, you fool.
But this is it. I'm gonna have to edit this because we had to cut out in the middle, but it was a good one. So hopefully we can get back to it sometime soon. Bye.